Oh, that's a beautiful story and beautiful scenery there too. Remember wildflowers? Remember what those looked like? We transitioned from that into this, 2 to 4 inches of snow possible, especially around Indianapolis. I think once you go into northern Indiana, you're going to see the totals go up, and they may go up significantly the farther north you go. But I want to really talk about what's going to be complicating this is that rain and some melting snow. Now, the question of when that arrives and to the extent to which that arrives will really determine how much you actually see on the ground. We may get 3 or 4 inches of snow, and then the rain compacts that back down to 1 or 2 inches. So it really is going to be a complicated forecast. Not so tonight. Mostly clear skies, 22 for tonight. Tomorrow looks pretty good. It will be cold. Temperatures in the low 30s. Just wanted to really drive home the point that it's going to be dry tomorrow with some sunshine. Tomorrow, I think, is your best day of at least the next 3. After that, it's really about walking you through what the timetable is going to be. So overnight tonight, temperatures down into the upper teens to low 20s. Wind chills will be in the teens. Winds are going to be diminishing over the next 24 hours or so. So we won't be talking as much about wind chill, especially as those winds calm down on Friday. By the afternoon, we'll only make it into the 30s, but without that wind, there won't be as much of a bite. Let's talk Saturday, because this is really the timetable that's the most interesting. This will begin sometime Saturday morning as a little bit of light snow. Now, because it's going to be below freezing, upper 20s into the low 30s, this is likely all going to accumulate as it falls, and we shouldn't have any issues with transition at the onset of this event. Once we get into the afternoon, that's when things become a little bit more complicated. This is where we have the most uncertainty. I think sometime between about maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon through about, say, 7 in the evening. Snow is going to be likely at this point. It could be heavy at times, but will there be a changeover? And where will that changeover happen? North of Indy, you may not change over at all. Meanwhile, south of Indy, look at this, you could get into the 40s. There could be quite a contrast in temperatures at any given time, and that line will be moving a lot over the course of the day. So this really is going to be a complicated part of the forecast, but the takeaway here is that at some point this is expected to transition as the temperatures climb, especially Saturday night. We will see some melting, some compaction, but the roads are still going to remain slushy. And then the temperatures are very quickly going to drop on Sunday. Sunday will start out warm, maybe into the mid-30s, and then temperatures will drop very, very quickly. So again, to drive that point home, 2 to 4 inches of snow possible, but you may see a lot of variability in that, especially with the rain and some melting. As far as the 7-day forecast, here's what we are expecting. You do expect temperatures to stay cold all the way through the 7-day forecast. Look at Monday, highs in the 20s, and another chance of snow arrives on Tuesday.